Hello everyone, welcome to Reactify Labs. Today I'm going to talk about another design pattern called template method pattern. So I'll just write it as template pattern. Okay, so I believe this is one of the easiest design patterns. We all have used this pattern, we all know how to efficiently utilize the class methods and variables. We just don't know that it was called the template pattern. Okay, so how this works is okay. Now, before telling you how this works, or instead of telling you how this works, I'll just explain using classes how this mm, how usually things happen, and you will realize that okay, this is something that we already knew. So we will first start with the definition. The template design pattern is a behavioral design pattern that defines the skeleton of an algorithm in a superclass but allows subclasses to override specific steps of the algorithm. Okay. So basically, it defines the common things in the superclass and it allows the subclasses that if you want, just reuse my the superclasses rules, else create your own. You are free to do that. It promotes code reuse by encapsulating common algorithms in the superclass. Okay. While subclasses may provide their own implementations for the methods. Okay, let's start with an example. Let's say you are making a game. Okay, let's say you are making a game. So we have a um, class game. Okay, um, assume that it's abstract class. Okay, for now assume it's abstract class because it's going to be eventually, and we have a few things which are going to extend this. Okay, let's assume that it has nothing at the moment, and a few things are going to extend this. Let's say a game of cricket, it extends game class. Okay, similarly there will be a game of football which is also going to extend the same game class. Okay, so basically it will be a class cricket, it will be a class football. Okay, so let's assume that you are creating a mobile game. Okay, where user can select which game they want to play, and if it's cricket, the cricket will start. If it's football, the football will start. Okay, and these games have some steps like opening ceremony. Okay, assume that you are creating a very high level game, just like World Cup. Okay, so it there is an opening ceremony for that. mm, this cricket class has, sorry, opening ceremony, it has something. Then it will have initialize, then it will have start play, and then it will have end play. Okay, now these are all for cricket. Sorry. Actually, we need to close the class. First the method closes and then the class closes. Okay, now if we see for football, again it will have, sorry, one thing that I missed is um, actually I'll use the space efficiently. So opening ceremony, initialize, start play, end play, and there will be a closing ceremony as well. and then class closes. Okay. Similarly, for football also there will be something like opening ceremony, initialize, start play, end play, and there will be a closing ceremony. Correct. Now if you see, let's say, um, all of these methods will have their own logic, right? To keep it simple, I'll just use the print statement. Print cricket init, cricket initialized. Okay, this is a string. Start play, again it will print cricket start. It will print cricket end. Okay. I'll define these opening and closing ceremony later. Initialize will have print football in it. This will be print, oh, sorry, not cricket, uh, football play. This will be print football end. Okay. And let's now do the opening and closing ceremony, and it will be print opening ceremony. Same thing will be here, print opening ceremony, and this will be print closing ceremony. This will also be print closing ceremony. Okay. So what happens here, if you see, is that uh, these initialize, start play, and end play have different implementation in cricket and football, but opening and closing ceremony have the same definition, right? Correct. Also, along with that, if we do this, let's say when we have to play the game, like start the game of cricket, if somebody does the start the game of cricket, what they will do is they will have a play. Okay, and play will call each of these in order. Okay, opening ceremony, initialize, start play, end play, and closing ceremony. Okay, so the same order of play will be for football as well. The same order will be for football. So if you see this opening ceremony, this closing ceremony, and the order in this play, they are all same, right? So it makes no sense to repeat it for all the classes. Let's say in future we decide to extend this game to accommodate tennis, table tennis, foosball, pickleball, baseball, basketball, volleyball. So we don't want to repeat these classes, right, if the orders are same. So instead what we are going to do is this. We have our own game class, right? So here we will abstract these things. We will remove this opening ceremony from here. We will remove this closing ceremony from here, and we will also remove this play from here. Okay, which makes our cricket and football class cleaner. And along with that, we will populate this abstract as, we will make the play method here, and here we will do opening ceremony. The order will be same, initialize, start play, end play, and closing ceremony. And what we will do is we will this define the opening ceremony function here, which will print opening ceremony. We will define closing ceremony method also, which will print closing ceremony, and nothing else, right? And we will keep these initialize, start play, and end play as it is, because we know that each class needs to provide their own implementation of these things, and these are going to be common. This opening, this closing, and this play, these are going to be common, so we will just keep them as it is. Okay, and now when we have to use it, what we are going to do is we can just create an object of game cricket equal to new cricket. Okay, and we can just call it cricket dot play. So when we call this cricket dot play, what will happen is play will call opening ceremony, which is common from here, initialize from cricket, start play from cricket, end play from cricket, and closing ceremony again the common one. Okay, and that's all. This is something which is called the template pattern. We all knew this, we know this already, that if something is common, we have to define it in the abstract class or the parent, so that all the children can inherit it, right? So I hope this clears the concept of template method pattern or the template pattern. And with it, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.